which sucks because I wanted to finish this out. Yeah. Sucks because I wanted to get this finished out, but if things keep breaking, it's the third time I've gone live. I got the camera working again. But
that's good.
Yeah, for how long? It works like 5 minutes and then it just craps out again. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
You check your wires?
You're fucking muted over there. You want to unmute so you can talk? Nope, still muted. There you go. And now your mic's muted.
I'm gonna get.
You need to pick one or the other. Either mute your headset or mute your Discord. Because when you have both, you mute both. You're not helping. I'm trying not to freak out and break down, and here we are with having to deal with this shit too. All right. Now, let's find out why you're not playing music. There. That's playing now. So, when we left off, Double D had cast Phantasmal Force on the werewolf. I think I got the spell right.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Phantasmal Force is right there. Bringing to its psyche a creature only it could see. A giant bat-like creature. I personally choose to think that it looks like the creatures from Krull that were in the trees that just suck people dry.
I gotta look that up now.
Just look up Krull tree monster.
Oh, great.
That's what I choose to believe that he sees.
Fuck that.
Krull tree monster?
Yeah, Krull. K-R-U-L-L.
Oh, Krull.
For those who are uninitiated,
What the
I can't remember what they're called, but... nope, not those ones.
Oh, no, thank you. Thank you, no thank you.
See, I love how everyone's finding the images for them except for me.
I'm honestly not.
Krull.
I'm gonna be real with you. I'm not.
Vampire
I'm
monster,
not either.
I
I'm
guess.
the same ones you are.
Yeah, so you look up Krull, you get like the Cyclops and all that, but you don't get the actual monster. But they're very terrifying little freaking winged creature things. They drop down out of the trees, pull someone up, and then immediately suck them dry. And not in a good way.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
What? You guys found them?
It immediately pulls up some fanfic entitled Frosting the Cake of Cruel.
I mean
sure.
That's your Google Analytics, not mine.
Kinda true.
This is the truth about right.
So, giant bat creature. This takes the attention off of Double D for the werewolf. When we left off, we had gone to the next creature in initiative, but nothing happened. So Zombie Faye. Baba Lysaga has already called out that she knows where everybody is. So it is up to you to decide what you're going to do. You're technically in combat, but not too badly yet. Yeah, see, that's the beast, Don, but that's not the thing from the trees. I'll have to try and figure it out.
Let's remember, I laid down, and I think I had my dagger ready. What's the word I want to use?
We're robotic again. Hang on.
Is it just a my end, or?
No, I'm looking at my voice connection and it's trash.
Even a minute.
No, I'm just gonna switch again. Yep, same thing. Hang on.
Very, I think.
Sound fine to me.
Come the
everyone's
fuck.
fine over here.
Yeah, it doesn't to me though.
My ping's a little. That's 67.
Yeah, it's probably the best we're gonna get. There's nothing else I can do.
That's a lot better than what I had.
Or,
2 seconds.
yeah, well, I've been bouncing all over the world, so that's why the pings have been erratic. I'm trying to find one that's stable. So you were hiding behind the tree.
Yep, and if I remember right, well, so my plan was I was gonna lay down, I had my dagger ready in case they were around, and I was gonna
Well,
hide myself back
they
there.
know where
but
you are.
yeah, if they know where I am now, then that's
Yeah,
kinda
you
pointless.
never got to the point where you were gonna lay down. You had gotten to the tree, you had a weapon drawn, and then Baba Lysaga called out everyone. That's why Kazia ran up. She called out Onyx. She called out you. That's why everyone was making their way forward.
Called out. I kind of don't want to blow my cover where I am, even though she knows where I am. So I kind of want to stay.
Okay. Onyx.
I stand up, and I'll take my speed approach.
Alright, is that all you do? Do you try to address anybody? Do you just advance and that's it, or what do you do?
What are the odds we can still talk?
Oh, you can still absolutely talk.
Talking to free action.
He just asks that as he approaches, and he's gonna wait for a response. And that's what I got.
Didn't even hear what you said because everything was robotic and broken.
I didn't either.
Didn't either.
He's asking out loud to the group, the two that he assumes are shifters that haven't shifted. They're werewolf and Lysaga, and he says, "What are the odds we can still talk? Can we do this peacefully?"
So, Baba Lysaga looks at you, unmoving from her seat. We can always talk, but depending on what you say and do will depend on how mine react.
100% fair.
So, what do you want to talk about?
It was suggested to us that we seek you out. We quite foolishly, it seems, tried to conceal our presence, but we're here. Well, I imagine you know where we've come from, the castle.
Yes, I know more than my foolish child does of this land that he thinks he controls.
We seek to confirm that you are why we are here. We wish to know why.
It was not I who brought you here, although it could be said my power may have influenced bringing strangers here.
Oh, that's comforting.
There are many powers at work in Barovia, and all shards of the Shadowfell. The things that happen in one can impact another.
Within your grace to send us back?
I could send you back if I wanted to. However, I do not. Much easier to kill you all than to have you running around and potentially disrupting what happens in Barovia.
Anyone else want to add to this? I'm spitballing here.
Yeah, so am I.
Hey, silver-tongued child, you wanna speak up?
Yeah, derp.
What'd I do?
Oh, this is sounding great.
Onyx is asking if you want to speak up and try to help in the conversations.
Helping, I'm cooking, right? She goes and flips the bacon over.
The bacon is already burnt.
Oh, she reaches into her pack and pulls a pan out. Oh, I should have used this. And puts it on the fire.
Your pan also burns up.
This is not a normal cooking fire. She looks at everyone like,
Who said it was a cooking fire?
Is it actually blue like on our map?
Yes.
Yeah, the color gave it away.
I'm a brewmaster, not a cook. And she pulls out alcohol and starts passing that around. She's trying very, very hard to help.
Hey, Dr. McCoy.
Could you're inclined to not let us leave? We would like to leave Barovia, preferably the Shadowfell. Could we be of some use other than as dead bodies, please?
Speak for yourself.
No, I'm gonna.
Basically, what can we do to get out of here without you murdering us? And then we can all be happy and be on our way and never have to see each other again.
Oh.
What the princess?
But if I were to let you leave, I would insist on meeting you again.
If you let us leave, you then have agents in the planes. Well, more. I assume you already have them.
I have my agents throughout the multiverse.
What's 5 more?
5 more could be the difference between agents and liability. And besides, that one, pointing to Nari, is already a problem.
But you can't have reliability without liability.
Can you undo that? And she just kind of motions to Nari.
Would that I could. If I could, Strahd would never have gained the power he did. And
Pointing.
when he transfers the power to another, there is nothing I can do, for his power came from a now dead god. Double D, I don't even know what you're talking about. Can't have reliability without liability? Is that what you're trying? Is that what you're getting at, Double D?
God damn it, sir.
And as for you, I don't like that form. She just points at you, and you revert back, Double D, to your normal body.
Oh, come on,
I was gonna do it.
Puberty.
Yes,
You
well, your voice.
I was gonna do it. You know what? You ruined the moment. I'm gonna do it anyways, and as a free action, I'm gonna use my Cloak of Billowing, and it's gonna flutter out like all awesome like, and then I'm gonna you.
Oh, Don't.
Onyx
And then
says
I'm
to
gonna
himself,
throw the horn away.
And you're what?
I'm gonna throw the horn away.
Oh. Well, let's just say that now that you're in a more mature body, it's not out of the question, Bard.
You know. Okay. Okay. We'll just go along with this, you know. What can we do for you, fine madam?
Yes, Bard, silver-tongued devil.
Alright, so I'm gonna pull the.
Oh, wait,
child-
wait. I got one thing I need to check really quick. It's been a while. And then I open my pants and look and go, oh, thank God.
Alright, you can pull your normal token out where Baby Bard was. I'm just gonna leave the Baby Bard token out so it doesn't throw off the initiative.
Of course, that's the first thing you check.
Oh,
What?
crap. Hang on. I know.
Why would it not be?
I mean, it's basically dandelion.
Hang on. I have to put your old token back in.
At least he didn't, strip him naked yet and start windmilling.
Actually, I was expecting him
There's
to do that.
for special occasions.
To be honest, I thought that was what he was.
Yeah, that's what I was expecting him to do. Hey,
Predictable with his unpredictability.
where the hell did I put that? Because the tokens are everywhere. There he is. Look, he's larger than
I am-
life.
Oh my God, that's just a sass and mag.
And a giant would want him.
That was my ego. God, what were you thinking?
Giant penis.
Good job.
So yes, Double D has been forcefully reverted back to his full-sized body.
And I actually had to change the change set. I was gonna change back and then do the cloak of billowing and then curse and then do the thing, and you took it away from me.
I didn't know you had a plan. My apologies.
I know, that's okay. It still worked out okay. Because I just got to go. I just got to go. You.
Yeah, and she's open to that idea.
Oh God damn it! Of course, who wouldn't be? I'm sorry, my 20 charisma just stroke the right ways for everyone.
Yeah, I mean, you are the bard. You are the
Don't
bard.
worry, Faye. You're not crossed off the list yet.
Oh my.
Yeah.
Oh my. Oh my.
A little fragranced powder, and it's all good, Derp.
Yeah.
Slightly terrified.
So am I.
I'm
We should all
slightly
be.
terrified.
Kazia?
What?
Kazia?
What?
Necrophilia?
You're technically not crossed off the list either, so.
I
Beautiful.
mean, GG tried.
Oh, it was GG.
Gigi, honey, no.
I look at Derp as he grows up again and goes, now I can't teach you the power of kicking.
I mean, you still can.
But I can teach you the art of punch.
Really well.
Kick the
No, I-
baby.
Don't kick
Don't kick the baby!
No, no kicking babies. Unless they're evil demon babies, like, and against evil.
Anyways, where were we?
Kicking babies? Wait, no. You don't kick babies.
I mean, unless Baba Yaga's sister is a baby, then we kick her.
Contemplating you having sex with Baba Yaga.
Lysaga.
Lysaga. If it gets that.
Oh, good. So you want me to lay down my genitals to get us out of this situation?
Would it be the first time?
I didn't hear a no.
And you're no
you-
either.
Okay.
Take one
What
for the
the
team.
fuck do you? What the fuck do you want?
Ah, so you're willing to negotiate for your freedom, huh? It's simple, really. Yourself, the cat, and the goblin will subject yourselves to my sisters. You will not be harmed. There will be no damage done, at least not at first, but well, you won't even know what they're doing. But after the night, you'll be back in your own world. And, well, who knows? Something might happen.
Wait, why am I part of this?
Well, because I don't want the dead thing, and I dare not anger Strahd at this moment. He's been uppity lately.
Monkery celibate.
Oh, I'm
Who
not
said
one.
anything?
Okay, I'll go
Who
bury
said
myself then.
anything about breaking celibacy, monk?
I look at Onyx and Double D really confused, like, and shrug, like, I don't know what to do.
Oh, a
What?
few horrible nightmares. Maybe a couple of worms and doppelgangers, who knows? I don't know what my sisters want. They just asked me for 3 warm bodies.
Basically, her sister's like chicks, chains, and whips, and we're going to go have a jolly time in their little nightmare shed. So, yeah, let's just get it done and get the fuck out of here.
Could you make 3 warm bodies if I gave you 3 elven skulls?
I can't make bodies from them, but they might come in handy. If you're willing to part with such trinkets.
I mean, if you want to give her head, that's all fine and dandy. If that gets the job done.
If it aids in our situation, I will offer you these 3 elven skulls.
Oh, all you had to do was agree to deal with my sisters, and everything would have been fine.
Scary, and I don't want to do scary.
Oh, I assure you, it's only mildly scary and terrifying, maybe a little horrifying to the soul, but at the end of the day, what choice do you have? You can either subject yourselves to my sisters, or we can deal with things right here and right now.
What does right here and right now in case?
Well, with any luck, your death, dismemberment, removal of skin and vital organs, placed upon a proper fire to feed my house. And with that, you see that the house is actually a living organism, held up by 4 chicken feet. And it shivers, thinking about food.
I'm already dead, but I don't think you can beat me to that thing.
Oh, it's not particular. It
Well-
is a house, not a person.
I mean, if your house wants to smell like dead paladin, fight me.
I hear that's in this season.
On bastard.
Well,
1v1
none
me,
of them really
bro.
are.
Let's see. Fight you, huh?
Decision and answer, not the right one.
Did I open my big mouth?
Yes.
You opened something.
Let's see.
Hey, why?
I
So
opened
let's
my
see.
big mouth.
Faye is out of range of everyone else, so
Oh god.
7th
You're gonna
level
die.
fireball.
What?
It's nice knowing you, Faye.
That's how much fire damage you're going to take if you don't have a successful saving throw for dexterity. So you all hear Faye give her fight me quote. Oh, good, you made your save. And wait, that was from normal Faye. You're still oh no, it's right. You have your normal sheet. Never mind.
I forgot.
As she says that, Baba Lysaga holds up her index finger, and a small little mote of light, of fire, pops out of it. And she just points, and the mote just flies over. Whoosh! So that is 10, 4. So you take 20 points of fire damage, and because you're still a zombie, you do still have, you know, that one little problem, being that you have no liquids, and you have vulnerability to fire. 40 hit points fire damage.
Dead yet.
So, you still down for that fight me mentality, Paladin?
No, it was a suggestion. Appreciate
Oh,
the
I
suggestion,
loved the
but I'm a little burnt
suggestion.
now.
Exactly. I loved the suggestion and I took you up on it. Anyone else have similar ideas or suggestions for me?
No, I'm sorry, you already took away my fun for today, so it's okay. Let's just do what we need to do and get the fuck out of here.
Okay, so you subject yourself to my sister. What about the other two?
I don't know, Onyx was trying to give your sister's head or give you head. I wasn't too sure on what was going on there, or what we came to figure out, but you know.
Oh, he was offering me 3 elven skulls, which I will gladly take if he is willing to part with them. Can never have enough elf skulls. We don't get many elves around here.
I don't.
If he gives you the skulls, you don't have to go with your sisters, right?
Oh no, that is still absolutely what has to happen. If you want out or any answers as to why you are here, then
As a gesture of good faith, I will give her the 3 elven skulls.
Pretty. And they just float next to her. 3 little skulls.
Go over to Virgilio and just sit next to him.
Okay.
And kind of hug the doll. I'm like, oh wait, not under him. And I whisper to Don. I'm like, this doesn't sound pleasant. And I lay backwards. I'm like, is that everyone? Are the 3 living ones that's not married to Strahd going to do this?
Well, seeing as how you're one of those 3.
Oh, no, I'm one of them. I'm just talking to the other 2.
I'm gonna opt for survival. I don't necessarily like the method, but we rarely get the chance to choose the method.
Yeah, I know, right? It's usually go in, kill all the things. Now we're actually getting a bit of a choice.
I mean, that's still an option.
Yeah, well, like he said, we don't usually get a choice.
Fair enough.
Sounds worse than fighting. What?
This sounds worse than fighting.
I mean,
What? It's just a simple little nighttime visit from her sisters.
Well, nothing simple with Baba Yasaga or her sisters.
You don't know that.
Nothing was simple about camping in a nice misty forest either.
Kazuya, give me a moment while you look back at Faye for a moment, while she has become very greatly charbroiled in her beautiful zombie form. And that was just one little attack. I don't want to have to deal with that and, have an entire body of jerky like I already have in one arm.
So, Double D, as you look at your arm, trying to make that point, you realize your arm is healed.
Well, Ain't that
Two.
So if we're going-
I'm not gonna lie, I kept the horn.
So if his arm is healed and we're reverting back to previous states,
You're still
am
young.
I still de-aged to 9 years?
Yep.
Okay.
That's all that matters to him. Am I still young? Do I have my golden years back?
It's just something I need to track.
Why do I not get the nice thing? Why do I get the fireball?
Because
You get
I-
eternal life.
you called out a bitch. I mean, come on.
I
being
mean, you
suggestive.
did make the suggestion of fight me to the mother of monsters.
Paladin's an idiot.
I mean, that's on the paladin.
Nothing
Look,
personal. Most paladins that have ever been written about have not been the brightest.
true.
It's nothing against you. It's just most paladins ever written are not bright.
So what did you do? Oh, I told it to bite me and it burned me.
Yeah. Oh, paladin, what did you do? Oh, I told the mother of monsters, hey, fight me. She did.
Did you win?
No.
No.
But did you die?
We could say it was a heated match.
You're still muted over there, chucklefuck. You're in game. You don't need to fucking mute.
So anybody up for zombie fade jerky later?
I mean, Dusk Elf isn't bad.
Myself.
So, jerky Faye?
Oh god.
Am I muted still?
No, now you're
You
not.
want, you want jerky fade? I'm gonna start swearing all over the place.
Oh god.
Could have gone one of two ways. I'm glad you went with that one.
I look. I'm
Over her head. Over her head.
So,
I'm like-
the werewolf,
uh,
he's occupied by the thing he sees. He's kind of on guard, doesn't know what to make of it. Yeah.
I'm laying on the ground looking up at the sky.
Yeah, it's really
And-
weird that you decide to lay down when you just saw Baba Lysaga barbecue your friend.
I'm very stressed. And I'm very stressed and terrified
Okay.
because I'm very calm. And I turn my head and I look at Double D and Onyx kinda. And I'm like, guys, do we have a choice? Let's do it, I guess.
You don't have a good choice. But
But if
I'm not
we'll
letting
get
you
us
guys
home.
go in alone.
But you know what I do know? Is,
What?
man, being young again and putting this back gave me my arm, you know. I actually got my arm back. It's kind of amazing, you know. Look, no jerky.
I pat his arm
Okay.
and I'm like, all right. If we agree, we'll wake up back at home, right?
Yes. I will make sure that you arrive back on your plane of existence.
And Faye will be back in her non-zombie body.
Yes, you would all be reverted to where you're supposed to be, and yes, the crispy critter
Okay.
behind the tree will be restored to her body.
Bitch, say what?
Oh, what's that? Another motivator.
Faye, shut up.
I can continue this for quite a while, child.
Oh, don't, please. We'll go. Just don't kill her while we're gone.
Oh, but she's already dead.
Don't re-kill her while
No, no,
we're
no, no,
gone.
no, no, no. I'll shut up. I don't want to be dead twice or 3 times. Please keep it count.
Apparently you.
I sit up and I go, Nari, keep an eye on Faye since apparently you're Strahd's and not part of this deal. And keep a good look on Ferhilio. And then I look at Double D and Onyx, and I go, all right, so are we gonna do this now?
Timeline's
I
not
mean,
up to us. And I look at Baba Lysaga.
I said a long while ago that I was ready to go. So time of the essence and all that junk.
Grab both of them I link arms between them. They're both the guys on the beside me,
Mhm.
and I go, and I look over the Lysaga and go, all right. Where are your sisters?
They will be around shortly. Well, after you fall asleep, do make yourself comfortable here. There is food inside the hut.
The hut won't eat us, right?
Not unless I tell it to.
Or if it's named Jabba.
Yeah.
I don't get that joke.
Don't worry, you don't need to. It's from a land far, far away and a long, long time ago.
Yes, so you say. So,
I mean, come on, I'm a bard. I need to know my stories, okay?
yes, I know. So, do you wait
I like
around until nightfall? Do you set up camp? What do you do?
She told us to go inside the house, and then
Well,
there
if
was
there's
food.
If there's food inside.
It would probably. Is there comfortable beds for us?
I mean, there's her bed inside the hut.
Okay,
I'm
then
good with some
what-
trees.
You said to make camp out here, but if you were hungry, she had food inside.
Yeah, we need more of that elf Onyx.
No, but I am gonna miss that recipe.
He might have to make more of you later.
So the werewolf, upon Baba Lysaga's command, reverts back to his human form. She dispels your phantasmal force. He is not too happy at the trick, but he does not attack.
I just make finger guns at him.
Baba Lysaga
You fell for it.
also changes her form back to the younger woman. And yes, I'm using this as an excuse to play with my multi-sided token.
I dig it.
So, make yourself at home. And as I said, I have food inside. When you are well asleep, my sisters will come. You will know that they have arrived. But as for me and mine, we mean you no direct harm. Yet, do not make us change our mind. You are free to ask of me what you will.
Well, I got nothing. Just bring the fun.
Oh, I plan on.
We've asked when your sisters would arrive, but I don't think any of us have asked what they are.
Oh, why ruin the surprise? The surprise is in not knowing and finding out in the moment.
So while we're under, we'll say, what happens to our companions? Do they just wait? Do they sleep through the night? What?
Oh, they will not be disturbed through the night. My good boy here will make sure of it.
Hey.
Just
Sorry.
Nari with a little wee.
I mean, it's a werewolf. Come on.
You gotta name your werewolves good boy. I mean, if you're powerful enough to control a werewolf, you name it good boy because it can't do shit about it.
Yeah.
This is good boy. I do.
all the camping gear out of my haversack.
You need. There's something about your mic where it doesn't catch the first 3 words when you talk.
I don't know.
There, now I heard it all. Are you unmuting and not giving yourself a pause?
No, I didn't touch the mute button.
I'm just asking and trying to figure out what the problem is, that's all.
But I pull out camping gear, the camping stuff,
Okay.
and I just start setting it up in like this general area for everybody.
Okay.
Y'all can go inside and get food. I'll have the alcohol ready.
Alright. Nari, what do you do? Since you've been kind of quiet on everything. You're
Nari's
now
just kind of watching all of this unfold.
You're staring at mommy-in-law.
Exactly. Who called me a problem?
Oh, but you are a problem. You are free to address that with her if you wish.
I might regret it, but I'm going to.
Okay, so what do you say?
You said I was a problem.
Yes, you are.
May I ask how?
Well, the good count. He was enamored with someone for many, many years. It is a problem if he has changed where he looks. If he has chosen you and has given up on Tatiana, then that could mean trouble for me. And I don't like trouble.
I was under the impression he had many brides.
All various incarnations of Tatiana. The current incarnation is still out there. Why he did not seek her out and went to you, I have no idea.
Interesting.
So yes, you are a problem.
Of course. Of course.
So, do you know what your gifts' downsides are?
I do not. I had thought I would have time to discuss that before I went back to the other realm.
Well, bam. I'm sure you've explored the benefits.
Oh yes, I quite like the benefits.
Well, your downsides are you cannot enter any residence without an invitation from an occupant.
That
You
doesn't sound too horrible.
If you cross running water without a vessel to sail upon, let's just say it'll be as if stepping through acid.
Oh.
Being born of my son, you will not die from a stake to the heart or, to be honest, any sharp object to the heart. But it will incapacitate you with a form of paralysis. So do guard your heart.
Wise advice for any lady.
And when you go home, should you find yourself out in the daylight, you will find it most unpleasant. Your skin will start to crackle and burn, and if you stay out long enough, you will die. So seek shelter during the day.
Will do. Now I come across the problem of where to sleep.
Well, a smart vampire will have a domicile where they can stash a coffin. Smarter vampires will have multiple coffins spread throughout their home, if you will. Not necessarily a single building, but throughout a city or nation. For the traveling vampire, you might want to look into a covered wagon to hold your coffin and dirt. Any dirt will do, so long as you treat it as as burial dirt. Surround your coffin with it and sleep through the day.
Well, we have provisions to buy, crew.
Yeah. But last I heard, when you got, shall we say, taken, you were in the middle of a forest. Or at least on the edge of one.
Yes, we were. And kicked out of our city.
Ah, even better. So you might not be a problem for long. And here my old bones were worried.
Got older. Sorry.
So what was that little remark, Double D?
I know what you're talking about. I cough.
Uh-huh.
Want me to deception roll that?
Sure, if it's setting game deception, that shit.
Yeah, I don't care. I'm okay if I said that shit out loud.
No, I mean, it's up to you.
Damn.
Oof. Okay.
Oh.
Oh, come on, that's bullshit.
Wow.
So, do you want to repeat that?
Oh no, I'm good. I said nothing.
But just for
I was talking about my mom.
so just for myself and for the audience, what did you actually say?
It's like you said something about being old. I'm like, damn right, you old.
Gotcha.
It was something to that effect.
So double D, give me
Shield.
a perception check. As she just
Not my
kind of
strongest suit.
As she just kind of waggles her finger at you. Kind of goes like this at you. Her little fingers waggling. So with a 16, you notice that for the briefest of moments, the skin on your hands and arms, basically the visible skin that you have out, begins to age.
Oh, come on.
Almost.
I've already had jerky arms. Why you gotta do... Oh, come on.
Almost to the point of being as wrinkled and dry and paper thin as her skin before it reverts back to its normal supple
Grandpa
See,
Derpley.
now-
pinkness.
Grandpa Derpley. Yeah,
You see now,
Onyx is
you know
digging in
the-
on this.
you know the great thing about Stroheimer's? You get to meet new people every day.
Yep, enjoy that one, bud.
But it reverts back just as quickly.
I mean, come on, really? Really, was that mature? I guess my comment wasn't mature, but you know, come on, I had a beef jerky arm. You think that was scary?
Mature.
And if I had to wager a guess, it was under similar circumstances, you talking shit when you shouldn't have.
I talk all the I want and you can deal with it, but I will refrain for now because I don't want a wrinkled old body at the moment, okay? Thank you and you goodbye.
Maybe just
around from setting up the camp, and I just kind of stare at them like, God, fucking shit show.
Yeah. Zombie Faye?
Zombie Faye's gonna waddle on over and stand behind Onyx.
Okie dokie. Not gonna try to get information or anything.
I'd like to see if I could be reverted back.
So do you ask her?
Sure.
Well, given that your soul has technically died, and in Barovia there is no resurrection or reincarnation, your soul was put into its original body. But fear not, when you return to your dimension, your reality, you will be in whatever body you inhabited there.
Don't get all the luck.
Well, you will be back in your body after tonight once your friends deal with my sisters. So, not too much longer to bear with that very unique form. It's not every day that we find an intelligent zombie.
You're being honest.
No, I'm being honest. I haven't seen an intelligent zombie in, oh, how long has it been now? 175 years?
Let's say a century. Should I
Yes.
say you're welcome?
Oh, I mean, that's entirely up to you, child. I really don't give a damn. The pleasantries of civility have long since been unneeded, shall we say, in these parts.
Sorry, Derp just subscribed to me.
With his standard
And it's a
beep,
Twitch
beep, beep,
baby.
boop, 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 beep, beep, hee, 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 ha, 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 ha message.
Yeah, with a couple of babies in there, because it's a Twitch baby.
Baby, baby.
I started it out with "Take my baby."
Hate it.
I want my
Thank
baby.
you for the name, but Derby.
Yeah.
Okay,
Frankly,
anyways.
idea, don't give it down. So, Derp, what are we gonna name the baby?
DP.
Inderp.
I was gonna say DP.
Inderpo. Inderpo.
Derp to
Derp to go.
Derp to go. Yes.
Derp to go.
I'm good with derp to go.
Alright, so, and Onyx.
So Onyx will go over to the campsite that Kaja has set up,
Mm-hmm.
put out his bedroll, he'll eat a ration, and he'll
Oh,
just
yeah.
kind of wait there.
You're not gonna take up Bobby Lasaga's offer for food?
He doesn't trust the house with chicken feet.
That and he's become obsessed with elf meat. He's probably going to kill Faye back in the real world just to get his taste of elf meat again.
Yeah, you got any pointers?
You
Say
better
what?
fucking not.
I said, yeah, do you have any pointers to do that?
I mean, you can
Oh.
always start by ending her life like I did once. You know, like I did. You know, like I did that one time with some poison. You know, you just might not want to use poison though. You have to actually, you know,
Derp.
like murder her and not use poison so you don't poison yourself when you go to eat her. And then, you know, you just fillet and go on your way.
They oh yeah.
I'm going to murder you.
Murder.
Fillet the Faye and go on your way.
So, Faye of Faye?
Yes.
Thank you all. Why is my name just a pun to you all?
Okay, look at
Uh,
all this shit that we give Derp. He was
No, I'm-
BBD2
Faye's just
forever.
actually saying that in character.
Oh, she's asking why her name is a joke to everyone. Answer.
First joked. I just joke without joking.
God damn it,
If we
Double D.
didn't pick
Can I
on
roll
you,
bitch slap Derply?
You can absolutely.
What do I have to roll?
That would be an attack roll. Yeah, so just an attack roll. So it's your D20 plus strength. Yeah, just a regular attack roll.
100%. If I die as a character completely, 100%, it's going to be to friendly fire from a slap or something from a cohort.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, fuck.
We do have more AoE. We can arrange this.
Sorry.
I think me and Onyx are like over here.
So you said D20?
So you just do any basic attack roll. Any of your non-magical weapons will be the same as rolling an attack roll.
A lot of my weapons have pluses on them for attacks.
You're using your hand, so no.
Let's see, your short sword, your dagger,
Or are you
True.
actually gonna stab my ass?
your maul. Any of those would be the same as rolling an unarmed attack. It's the damage that's different. So a 19 definitely hits Double D's armor
Yeah.
class. So you would do 1 bludgeoning damage plus your strength modifier.
It's just,
I want to make this note. This isn't the first time Faye has done this to me.
To be
Nope.
fair, you bring
no,
it on
because
yourself.
you keep fucking up.
Well spelled Derply.
Yeah, pretty
The
much.
remind me what the modifier is. Sorry.
Well, the modifier is whatever the smaller number is on your strength.
2.
So a total of 3 damage to Derp. As you just smack the shit out of him with your zombie hand.
If that didn't work, could my hand fall off?
I mean, if it didn't work, absolutely it could have.
You know, in some cases, this would be considered full play.
In some cases, this would be a way of me challenging you to a duel.
True, true.
But in this
remember,
case,
I
it's
can
me
just-
telling you to shut up.
I could just drive you insane.
You already have.
Good, then we're on the right track then.
Fuck you.
No, it's you.
You and that damn horn.
I'm sorry, I loved it too much. I couldn't get rid of it.
Son of a bitch!
So Onyx sets up camp, has some elf bits. I'm assuming, I don't
This
know.
makes me uncomfortable.
I mean, yeah, if I have some left over.
I mean, sure.
Does she pay any mind to us as we're making camp, or is she content to do her own thing?
No, she's just chilling. She's a very patient woman.
Because she has no other business to do in her life.
At the moment, no.
Open for oh wait, no, it's not my turn. Never mind.
Yeah, she's open for questions. Yeah, she'll talk.
Oh, she's doing an AMA?
I only said that.
Why is the Tessum flying like that? That's...
Trissom. Yeah, I don't. What's going on with Aurora?
Because Aurora can be controlled by other people and they're moving her around.
Hey, I was like, why? I thought it was my screen freaking out. I don't know why I thought Roll20 was freaking out to the point that things were flying on the screen. It's like, what the fuck?
Oh, what's going on? There's a ghost controlling our Roll20 now.
No, I'm pretty sure that's either Rain or Don controlling Aurora.
Actually, I threw it over into the forest.
Wait,
Why
how
are
do
you
you
throwing
have...
your pet?
What? How does everyone have control?
Why are you throwing
So-
my cat?
Trouble with Trestles, Chapter
Hang
1.
on. There. Fixed.
Stop throwing your pussy around.
Oh no, I can't move it now.
Either anymore.
Now, only Nari and Onyx can.
I've ruined it for me.
As a
I can't even
Hellcat,
move
is
my
she
own
gonna let me
token
anymore?
now.
Oh, I can't click.
Wait,
it.
what? You can't. You should be able to move your token.
I can't even click my token. It's not popping up. And now I still got this guy.
I mean, yeah, the little one was still out
God.
there, but hang on.
This stream has been
Oh,
fast, and I've
yeah.
enjoyed every moment of it.
I love it. I love it.
We want double D. There we go. There. Now you have your own token back.
Mm.
And the little guy in the corner stays in the corner. That's just so it doesn't mess
Oh,
up
and
the
Elle,
initiative.
Elle said that apparently you're my pimp, Faye.
Excuse me?
Because you keep giving him the pimp hand.
Look, these hands heal and they hurt. But right now they're half dead.
This
so-
hand will heal a bitch. This hand will slap a hoe.
You
Which one
wanna
you
know
want?
the best part? Want to know the best part?
What?
Is
What?
after you slap me, I just put my hand to my cheek and I heal. Because I have healing hands and I actually don't think I've ever used them.
Oh, yeah, you do
I think
have-
you're right.
Yeah, because I was like, I don't remember ever using your healing hands.
I don't think you have. I had a character once that when it slapped, when you went to heal you, it was so big and strong, you had to take a point of that healing away. Because it hurt you for a point and then healed you for the rest.
Love hurts.
I don't know,
Yeah.
but I'm back. I am back at full now because it heals me for my level.
All right, so Faye, or not Faye, Kazia.
I go up to her after
Uh-huh.
camp is all set up,
Uh huh.
and I look at her
Uh huh.
and I go, "Who am I?"
Well, you are obviously a goblin traveling with your companions named Kazia.
No, beyond that.
Well, beyond that, you would be a goblin from wherever you are from, who had a family of some sort, I would assume, given that you're traveling the world. That I would assume that you escaped your clan and came out of your little mountain hole and decided to travel.
I look at the picture of Strahd, his brother, the king and the queen, and a part of my brain awakens as if I know them.
So are you trying to say that you are a Barovian goblin?
I escaped everybody else through a fog one day, and they didn't.
Well, then it sounds like you were the lucky one.
Apparently.
So what is it you are exactly asking, Goblin?
Who is your daddy and what does he do?
Sorry, I'm done.
No,
Did you
fine,
just fucking kindergarten cop me?
Yes. Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Oh.
He did. 100%. I look. I said, "Is she sitting or standing?"
She's sitting.
Then I don't need to sit because then that'll make me way shorter. I assume me standing is at eye height for her.
Sure.
Probably.
Sure, we'll go with that.
I must be a Barovian goblin. Cause the castle speaks memories.
The castle does not speak, but I do know what you mean. When you looked upon this portrait, you had memories awakened that have been long closed off.
Gotten even.
Yes, that's generally what that means. So, if you were a Barovian goblin and a portrait of the royal family awoke something, then that can only mean that your particular clan had some direct ties to the family. Which means you very well may be the last one in existence.
The last Barovian goblin?
Yes.
Kind of scratches her shoulder and she kind of just thinks for a second. Well, ain't that some shit?
Yes. The last of the Barovian goblins were killed off some 200 years ago?
200 years ago? I'm not that old. And she just kind of looks around.
Holy shit.
Where did the mist take you?
A monastery.
Where? What plane of existence? What reality?
I kind of motion around to everybody like theirs.
So you were transported to the prime material in Faerun? And no, that cannot be. Where was this monastery at?
At foot of a statue of Lathander.
I'm asking which. I thought we decided that you were put into another shard of the Shadowfell when you escaped.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Her
The
character
Shadow-
story, everyone.
Sorry. The Shadowfell.
Yes, so that would explain why you are young and yet all your kin are dead.
Will color me green, but
Well, you already are, so mission accomplished. In the Shadowfell, time works differently. Every person who comes through any part of the Shadowfell experiences time differently. When they return from their point of origin, a few hours may have passed, a few days, a few years. There are some who experience millennia between coming here and returning.
We might dodge the ordning entirely.
Or you might be brought back to a time when the ordning has been re-established and hill giants are at the top.
Well, that would suck.
so we can end up anywhere. In time. In space.
No, only in time.
We could go back before.
Or you can go back after. I do not know the exact machinations of the mist, but the Raven Queen dictates when the mists return someone.
Birds, man. Fucking birds.
Birdemic? Shock of terror?
They're all ghosts. Oh, this is gonna be quite difficult. But, last of my kind, a Barovian goblin, over 200 years old suddenly. And she just kind
Well,
of...
no, you are your right age. It's just that the time that's passed since you left here has been
300 years.
has been at 200 years in Barovia.
Yeah. I just kind of nod my head and just walk in. I go thank her and just kind of walk inside and just start eating food.
Constitution saving throw.
Of course. Era was trying to be nice and taking up her food offer.
I mean, that is nice. You
Super big.
are eating some of the meat pie that has been put out. When you suddenly stop because you see that the meat is not pork, nor beef, nor chicken, nor turkey, nor even fish.
Itself.
It's goblin.
You see a finger poking out of it.
Oh no.
Toss the finger out and eat the rest of the pie.
What is your alignment again?
Chaotic,
Chaotic what?
neutral.
Yeah, that tracks.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
It's funny because I'm chaotic good.
Yeah, you're eating person pie.
Moment, I'm just like last of the goblins of Barovia. Oh, look, a finger. Toss it to the side, eat the rest of the pie.
Yeah, if you would have taken a closer look at that finger, though, you might have gotten more information.
I mean, it's a finger. I pick it up with my monkey toe.
And you realize it's a child's finger.
The last bite of the pie down. Very slowly.
Okay.
And walk out and grab 2 bottles of spicy potato water. And goblins have big mouths. And put both of them in
Yeah,
at the same time.
They are pretty much considered bobbleheads.
I take both of the bottles and shove both of the handle heads in my mouth and just drink the whole both at the same time without saying a word to anybody else.
All right, so you all see that happen. You all see
And then
that happen with Kazia coming back out of the cottage and just downing 2 bottles simultaneously of alcohol.
Seems appropriate.
Then I lay down on my cot.
Tracks.
Nari is next. Kazia downs 2 bottles and lays the fuck down for bed.
Yes.
And I grab Aurelio.
Okay. Well. Sleep well, everyone?
You're on watch.
Sure.
Okay, so the rest of you go to sleep.
Did we didn't actually say what the cat was, right? Like my shadow?
Oh, you know it's a shadow demon.
So
Why?
I have a quick question for you. I have this little entity who is quite a little shit and demon, and I don't know how it got attached to me or what happened or whatever, but do you happen to have any information that you've seen on this sort of thing?
Well, if you'll be so kind as to subject your mind to me, I might be able to find some answers for you.
See, now-
You on your butt.
Kazia, you're drunk. Go home. Okay, fine. Against my better judgment, I don't like my mind being played with, but on this occasion, I'm going to let you.
Okay. So, you move next to Baba Lysaga. She puts her index fingers at your temples, and you
Fucking mind melt.
feel her dagger-like nails pierce your skin, your skull,
Oh.
and into your brain. You are locked in that position, unable to move as she dives through your mind. You are brought back to when you were about 3 years old. Did you ever give yourself a hometown?
I did not, but I'm actually going to assume it's the town I started in.
In Nightstone?
It was whatever. Yeah, sure. The one that got obliterated
Wait,
by rocks.
Okay. So you remember a time in Nightstone when you were about 3 years old. You had gone north into the forest that you knew was elven territory. You remember tripping down a hole. It was too big to be a rabbit hole, too small for a fox den. But you fall and fall and fall, surrounded entirely by darkness. You see yellow eyes before you. Being so young, but unable to defend yourself, all you can do is cry. This thing laughs, and next thing you know, you wake up outside of the hole. And there's a voice in the back of your head telling you that you should be doing this, that, the other, which you know you shouldn't be doing because they are not good things. That is the birth of Gigi.
Tripped and got a GG on your ass.
You're asleep and probably drunk.
Both.
And
Column A, column B, all of the above, and dead.
He has always been a shadow demon to you, but his true origin is still not known. You always associate him as a shadow demon because he was your shadow and, well, the demon. But his true origin and nature are unknown to you. And she tells you this as you're remembering it, and she goes, "Well, that doesn't sound like any shadow demon I've ever come across."
Then what the bloody hell is it?
Well, there's a couple of things it could be. It could be a... They don't have pictures of it.
You're right.
Let's see.
Sorry, I didn't realize Bava, Miss Lady here, had to pull up Google to figure out what the fuck something is.
It's the Google of her mind.
It could be a Neofron demon. It could be a Chimaris demon as well. But I doubt that it is an actual shadow demon.
Well, we'll circle back around on those. You note those down for me, and I will ask about them later because I don't know what those are. But that is wonderful. Thank you.
Well,
and
she puts an image of a Chimaris demon into your head. And I will share that in the Discord. Wait a second. And it looks like that.
Oh.
A dark figure, almost as of a fallen knight, on a undead steed, collecting souls over time.
Interesting. I wouldn't say he's all that angelic or evil looking. He's just kind of an asshole.
I mean, most demons are.
Yeah, well, I don't worry too much about him because he was restrained. And I don't know if it was a good thing if he was restrained, but he's restrained for now.
It's always good to restrain demons, but be wary of the ones doing the restraining. If they are strong enough to restrain a demon, then who knows what they could ask of you?
Yeah, it's one thing I've always worried about, but it's a double-edged blade, if you will.
So it seems.
Well, thank you for this
Ah,
illustrious demonstration of power.
you are welcome. Just as you are always welcome in my hut at night. And she winks at you.
Oh, bloody hell.
And
Me.
I gotta lie. She wants
you're
to kiss.
fucking asleep.
You're asleep.
She pulls her fingernails out of your brain, and you can.
I'm sure I'm
suddenly
gonna
move
have a
again.
headache in the morning.
Well,
I just actually shivered.
and you are free to move again. You are no longer paralyzed, as your brain is no longer punctured.
What about my skull?
Well, as you reach up to touch it, you find it already healing over.
Outstanding. I shall leave it be then.
Okay. Anybody else want to do anything before night?
Nope.
Faye, Onyx.
Well,
Nope.
we lost Faye.
What? We lost Faye. What?
And there she is.
Yeah, well, she's not in roll 20.
Sorry, I had to switch my internet. It was being dumb.
Ah. Well, Double D's got a little bit of a history lesson. And I was asking if anyone wanted to do anything else before night.
And ours goal is just to get me to like fuck everything and anything that we encounter that is of questionable nature.
No, I present to you questionable options.
And you're just giving me. I don't even.
You're the Captain Kirk.
Don't bring up Captain Kirk and then not expect me not to take a chance at everything. God.
Kirk solves all situations one of three ways: fuck it, fight it, or talk it into killing itself.
And it's not going to be the other two. It's not going to be the other two.
So, Faye,
Damn it, Tar.
is there anything?
Damn it, Tar. Why you have to bring this logic to me? I'm going to try and fuck it.
I mean, look, it had been established a while ago, I thought. Just no one's physically said it.
Faye, before Derpley tries to get it on with Babala Saga, is there anything you want to do?
Join in.
No. He has questions, but
But you
I
can
think
feel
she'd
free to
rather
ask
sleep.
them. You can feel free to ask questions.
B, you don't have to sleep.
Sure, I'm already dead.
You can sleep when you're. Oh, never mind.
I was saying I'm dead. So. Can I ask her about the sword? No. Better question.
Mhm.
Can I ask her about the kobolds in my snow club?
Do you pull them out when you ask her?
Sure.
So, as you ask her about the kobolds in your snow globe, you find that in your snow globe are not kobolds, but tiny skeletons.
Oh god. What happened?
Well, it looks like whatever lived in there died and came back. I mean, they might have been kobolds at one point, but now they're quite decayed skeletons.
Mm.
And the little house that used to be in there is now like a mausoleum crypt.
Oh.
But there is strong magic surrounding it. Magic far greater than I am familiar with.
Trying to cry on stream.
I mean, they're walking around. They're like you, they're undead.
Faye now feels like she's failed.
Oh, why?
Yeah.
She was supposed to protect them.
You are in Barovia, a land of dark magics. A land that alters magic.
She still feels
Give me an
responsible.
Arcana check.
Huh.
You feel that these are still the same creatures, but being affected differently here in Barovia.
Huh.
You feel that much like the magic here affected your physical body, it is affecting their physical bodies as well as the magic held within your snow globe.
Do I know how I got the snow globe or no?
Nope, it just appeared in your pack one day. Just like Kazia's little D20 in a cage just showed up in her pack one day. Nari's tooth. Wait, or was it Double D that has the tooth?
I have the tooth.
Nari's tooth, the hair in Double D's pack, and the hourglass that Onyx had that he now holds a replica of.
Can I ask her what sort of magic it is?
The school is... Actually, I gotta look up what the classes of magics mean. I always get those confused. This way I don't give you bad information.
What the bad information?
Let's see. I love the example they give for School of Evocation is Kamehameha.
Prince.
She goes, part of it is the School of Transmutation, part School of Enchantment, and School of Illusion, all masterfully woven together, almost as if making a new magic in its entirety.
Am I looking at?
Well, you're looking at a combination of 3 schools of magic
My headset died.
No.
to create a almost new form of magic, like I said. Whoever wove those magics is far more accomplished than I am.
Yet they gave me a sword.
Well, there's nothing saying that they can't conjure their own items.
But I was also told that these are not actual kobolds.
Well, that would be part of the transmutation magic.
Is there a way to transmute them back?
If there is, it is beyond my power to do so.
It just kind of looks at the snow globe carefully, just looking at them and gently putting her finger to the glass.
Oh,
What?
music change again.
Yeah, I kind of got tired of the arabesque music. Can't remember this.
He's just kind of having a moment with her on the kobolds.
That's fine. So you pick. You're having a moment. Double D. You gonna do the thing?
I'll do the thing.
Well, you don't need to make a seduction roll because she's all for it. However,
I'm just like, okay, let's go. Let's go.
However, once inside, you are gonna have to give me a performance check.
Oh God.
Oh boy.
Roll to perfect.
You,
Well, I can't have anything less than 12, so.
I don't know size much.
God damn it.
No, it's a matter of performance. And dear God in heaven.
Yeah, you pretty much rock or rolled.
Into
yeah.
disillusion, are you, bud?
I mean, there's not much I can roll for that, cause yeah.
GG.
So yeah, you kinda you leave her satisfied, my friend.
You're welcome.
You leave her so satisfied that she kind of just falls asleep afterwards, all on her own.
I did it, guys. She's asleep.
Yes, but you also feel the need for sleep
Okay, I go to bed.
as the night darkens. You all feel an unnatural need to sleep. Kazia is already asleep. Even for Helio falls asleep.
I'd say he shuts down.
The werewolf and the other two companions of Baba Lysaga fall asleep as well. Rain, even though it is nighttime, you are also compelled to sleep. Faye, in your undead body as well, you feel the compulsion of sleep. Kazia, Onyx, and Double D. You are trapped in your own dream states. You half awaken to these, what can only be described as possibly women, because they are so disfigured and grotesque looking that they might and might not be, as they're on top of you, holding you down in your nightmares, hovering over you with broken, stained, nasty, what may have been fangs at one point, slime dripping from their mouths onto your faces and chests and into your hair or fur, as the case may be. Writhing within those mouths is a worm-like creature. They embrace you, locking lip as the worm thing is forced down your throat. I didn't need the sound effects there.
You're welcome anyways.
You feel as if you're choking as these things slither down your throats into your esophagus, your stomach, and you can suddenly breathe again. And just like that, you wake up in what can only be described as morning.
I vomit immediately.
Fair enough.
I think we all do.
In the words of Onyx, that tracks. That tracks.
You just hear a collective hurl across the room.
Well, only the three of them saw it.
Yeah.
Faye and Nari just fell asleep where you were.
Oh god, does that mean Double D is puking on Baba Lasaga?
Oh no.
If he was smart, he'd be, barfing over the side of the bed or out a window. Although he does wake up next to her true form, not the illusory form.
Oh.
Double vomit.
Oh.
Just Jeez, how many times have you vomited this game, JJ?
I think 3 now.
That
I
sounds
want to say
about
4.
right.
It might be 4.
So, remember the scene in Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey?
No?
Nope.
Well, I was getting to like Ted's personal hell, or no, Bill's personal hellscape, where it's his gross-looking grandma who just wants a kiss, and she's like all disgusting and just nasty. And that's the scene. That's what Derp wakes up to.
I would just imagine there's something about Mary and the old chick. That'd be worse. Fucking beef
So-
jerky tit.
So where do you hurl, Derp?
Oh, I'll hurl off the bed. I'm not gonna be dumb about it, because
Okay.
I know she can kill me.
I mean, yeah, she did get rest and got her spell slot back. Yeah, you hurl all over the floor. She goes, so my sisters did come last night. Well, they weren't the only ones, were they?
Yeah, that's great. Yep, that's totally the reason I'm puking right now.
I'm sorry, I could not resist, and I am ashamed of myself for that joke.
Good job, Aaron. Good job.
I am ashamed
10
of
out of
that
10.
one.
Damn, 100 out of 100.
And as you all wake up, you are transported once more to where is it? There. The fog deepens, and you are all pulled back into your own world. You are all
Huzzah!
back in the real world. Not at the Lurkwood. There we are. You were over by Crypt Garden Forest, I believe, is where you take your break.
Yes, I think so.
That sounds somewhat right. And where I have everything circled on the map.
On to said track.
Crypt Garden was where we went to see old Gnawbones.
That is correct.
We were headed towards Neverwinter. We had just gotten kicked out, so we were like a day away from
Yeah, you were over by the high road.
Waterdeep.
Yeah, okay, so we're fine. There.
So we're probably closer to like Westwood.
Yeah, that tracks.
By the way, I was just rolling that D100 to see how many projectile yards I vomit after getting back to the normal world after I realized what I was looking at.
Yeah, so you guys...
And that comment. So I made a new record for 55 yards.
Okay.
That's a projectile rocket, not vomit.
Yeah, no, yeah, 'cause you guys were headed towards Neverwinter. I'm trying to remember now. You were... Oh, no, it was over by the Mayor of Dead Men. Where you guys stopped.
Well, of course we got travel truck to Barovia. We stuck the mirror of dead men then here.
Yeah, so there's enough cover there from the dead swamp foliage and whatnot so that Nari doesn't immediately catch fire. But it is
Okay.
sunup. It is sunup. Nari, you do see the sun dappling through the leaves, what little there are, all
Oh,
around
no.
you.
Oh no.
Shit, that was permanent.
Faye, you are back in your new body. You are no longer
Oh,
a
thank God.
decaying husk. But yes, it was all real. Stop that track. And go with...
But he fell asleep again.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see what's up with the dog. The dog won't shut up.
I gotcha.
Okay.
So yes, Nari, you are very limited. Or again, Nari, you are very limited on where you can not burn right now.
Yeah. I'm just gonna hug up against something.
We have all of our stuff, the tent and whatnot.
I mean, yeah, all your stuff is there as if basically the way you left your camp is how it's set up again.
I grab the tent
Okay.
and make a tarp thing to cover Nari.
Okay, so you
I
make
throw
like
the ball.
a lean-to.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, thank the gods. I don't want to be bacon.
You don't
Not
want
that
to
we
be
have much left, and I stare at Kaji.
5 pounds of it.
I'll buy more bacon. And I still have a couple of pounds left. I reach into my hand. I am not a cook. I'm a beer maker.
Well, that's very apparent.
I just wanted to break bread and make everything all perfect again. And she like grabs for Helio and her wooden duck and just stomps her feet.
So you stomp your feet into the muck along the edge of the swamp, and each stomp sinks you a little bit further in.
Is Helio metal again?
No, for Helio is his back to being his little cloth boy.
No. Well, kind of.
His little wooden cloth boy. He still has his jester outfit on though.
Nice.
I'm to my knees and buck. And I just kind of look at everybody and look at for Helio and just sit. Just immediately plop my ass down.
That tracks.
Kaji, please do that in a place you're not gonna sink.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go swimming with the duck, as she says as she pulls.
You're not gonna. We're gonna have to pull her out.
No, you're not. She can get herself out.
I get myself out.
She has
So
her little.
confident.
She has her grappling hook.
Grappling hook! I swing through the chair, through the trees with the greatest of ease. Grappling hook! It has its own theme song.
You're right, that
Proud
of you.
Life behind.
Worst theme song.
Yeah.
I take me and my rubber duck to the water.
It's all swamp.
Oh, I thought this right here looked more watery and not swampy.
I mean, that's like a good walk in. You are on the very edge of the Mare of Dead Men.
Oh, so we're closer to here.
So if you look, about every
I'm like right off the road.
Let's see, it's 100 miles. Yeah, it's 100 miles across from where you are to the other end of the Mare of Dead Men.
Okay.
So where
This
you
is it.
were pinging right there is about 50 miles in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is a continental map, honey.
I mean, I could get there probably in a couple of good jumps with some speed, but we're
You can't jump 50 miles. You're not the fucking Incredible Hulk. A couple of
Not
good
all green
jumps.
things
You're
are
still
whole.
limited by how your normal jump distance is. Fucking psychopath. What was that, Don?
I said not all green things are whole.
Yeah, you're there. You're at that little square right there that I made. Ish.
Beast Boy.
Even Beast Boy couldn't cover that in a couple of jumps. Oh, the turn starting out. So yeah, you're all out in the sunlight. Well, it's sunlight out. What do you do? Because you cannot travel, or at least Nari cannot travel.
They go get eaten by a vampire.
Is there a town nearby, guys?
Here's hoping.
Well, you know that as you were traveling on the road, you had passed Thornhold, but it's not much of a town, more of like a little settlement. And that if you go north and branch off of the high road to the Tribord Trail, you will find the town of Phandalin, but that's about a good 100 miles off.
Nari, what is your normal attire? Would these? I have an extra set of traveler's clothes. Would they help with the sunlight?
I would think all the cover I could get would be best.
You don't burn it off.
That's the thing. I don't think clothing is going to completely protect me.
Insight.
Just want you to be able to walk through the woods, splash of sunlight here and there.
You can kind of make a safe guess that if you can cover your skin, at least for now, you can get some form of travel in.
I mean, it's worth a shot, Onyx. We can give it a try.
So I'll give her one of my sets of traveler's clothes.
Okay. And Onyx, I'm assuming you're wearing robes as a sorcerer?
Yeah, I can't wear any armor.
Okay. So, Aurora, oddly enough, crawls into your robe. As if she wants nothing to do with the sunlight as well.
Ah, yes. Our little Hellcat is still a Hellcat.
Quite literally. I'll keep the robes tied while she's hiding.
Okay.
Great.
Everyone came back with something worse happening to them.
I mean, no. Only two of you. Derpley got
I'm alive.
Derpley got his arm back. Faye is back in her
And lost
body.
all the content in my stomach.
Well, not all the content.
I was gonna have Faye gasping for her when she woke up.
No, that worked. You would.
Just be like,
Getting used to not breathing and suddenly you need to breathe.
Y'all have worms and parasites.
Do they know that?
I mean, they know what their nightmare was.
I had a very horrible Resident Evil remembrance of when you were playing it, R.
I mean, there's nothing in Resident Evil that, like, shoves shit down your throat.
Resident Evil 5.
I never played RE5. Well, I mean, I played it, like, forever ago, but I haven't played it recently.
Yeah, the new one where Jill just gets it shoved down the throat and you just sit there
Oh,
going,
yeah,
I'm gonna get the
Yeah, the reworked
herb.
Fleaman, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
That's what I had in my head. I was like, oh!
No, I was going with something completely different, but Yeah, that works too.
Horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of the changes I didn't like to RE3. I liked the original Fleaman. But anyways, so who's going to try and take the old traveling clothes and fashion them to cover your skin, Nari? Are you going to do it, or are you going to ask someone else to try?
Let's try to get someone else's help at least.
Okay, so if you're getting assistance, you can give me a sleight of hand at advantage.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
there you go.
cardinal.
Yep, you're able to, like, unfortunately strip down the clothes to, like, actual strips of fabric and wrap almost the entirety of your exposed skin in the cloth of the traveling clothes.
I mean, Nari has no shame.
We could also put a hole in the tent and have you drape it over you.
But then her head is exposed.
Let's see. We need a tent. I do not fucking sparkle.
We do not bring that Twilight bullshit in here. Do you want to be Zombie Fae for permanence? Fucking coming in here with that Twilight bullshit.
How
You know what I
dare.
was going to suggest though? If we cover her up with mud to see if it won't come through.
She's already got it handled with the cloth, but it's a good idea for later if it fails.
Mud on the cloth to be double protection.
I have a feeling we're gonna be trying a lot of shit to try to save my ass.
Until we can get to a town where I can buy us a hooded cart and some horses.
Valley music since you're back in your world.
Because
Can it be
Cassie
a
is our
flying
sugar
magic
mama.
cart?
Wait, what?
Could it be a flying magic cart?
If you can pay for one that's very expensive, called an airship.
Maybe something not that big.
They get a cart with horses and a cover. Do you need a coffin and some grave dirt? She's like pulling out all the vampire lore she knows.
Just like, what, do you need this? Do you need this? Because the grandma Kazuya.
I mean, she's already got her familiar.
Yeah, I do need a coffin. I need dirt would be good.
Coffin, some dirt. We need a coffin. We need some dirt. We need a coffin for the cat. Not you, the other cat.
Okay, Onyx almost died once.
No.
Did I?
To put the other cat in, and like Kazuya's just going like total camp, try to just lighten the mood.
Kazuya, I think we're
I
missing
got
one
the
thing.
money. Don't worry about it. I got the money. We get to a place where Mert has a bank. I got the money. We're gonna get a cart, a horse.
You're missing the most vital, important thing, other than the sun. We need sustenance for that.
I mean, there's Highway Bandit.
I'll
I-
find food. Don't worry.
And don't tell us about it. Plausible deniability.
And I'm pretty sure at least one member of the party will willingly hand over some blood.
Not me.
I'm gonna
I
burn.
All I have is Barovian goblin blood. You don't want that.
We also have a
Taste
very
of
high
home.
HP paladin.
Yeah,
Well,
but
right
that's
now your paladin took 40, so
well, no, you got a long rest because you slept.
no. I don't know about. Never mind, I have 68.
And that's
Ex-
not a lot of hit points.
But that's also blood of a holy being.
Person.
Yeah, Nari and
Oh,
Faye
darn.
aren't on the best of terms.
I was about to say, is she gonna like internally burn if she drinks my blood?
Only one way to find out.
No.
Do it.
No.
I mean, you can
Do
like
it.
just like cut yourself, take the blood, and splash it at her, see what happens.
We need to know just so for fighting stances, so that she doesn't get splashed whenever Faye gets accidentally cut and hurt. You know, like she has a tendency to do.
Pretty sure if it's in a fight, the cut's not an accident.
Well, I hope it isn't. Wait, what?
Let's just hope my blood stinks enough for her to not drink it.
Alright, so Nari, do you test out your coverings and see if they're working?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to venture.
Okay, so you stand in a spot of light coming through the trees, and every part that is covered does not burn. Although you look ridiculous, you do not burn.
And we gotta get fashion things on the list. Like, Kazia's just like writing a list down. Cart, horses, coffins, dirt, better clothes, umbrella.
Better clothes, better
duck.
ingredients, Papa John's? What?
No. A vampire duck for her now.
Aww.
Dampy duck. Can we just like cover English? Can we carve in like little fangs into the duck?
I mean, with a successful sleight of hand, you can.
Can I do that?
Yeah, I mean, everyone has their own wooden duck. I got everybody their own wooden duck. No one's bathed with them but me.
You don't know that.
Can I roll sleight of hand to do it?
Yes, you can. You carve into the duck, sure. You attempt to make fangs. It's not.
It rolled a bit, like a half a second, and then it rolled over, and it made me sad. It was almost a 17. You saw that.
You can see, like, you know what you were going for, and if you look at it in the right way, it kind of looks like what you were going for, but, you know, you tried.
And that's the thought that counts.
I did it out of love.
Exactly.
So instead of a vampire duck, I have a bucktooth duck?
Look.
You have a Duck Dynasty duck. So,
I almost don't want to try to fix this now.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Game plan. Kazia just kind of sits there and she puts her hand on her knee. She's still in the mud. She goes, "All right, we go to a town."
Which is what we're trying to get to.
I'm gaming it. Town. Stuff for the vampire. Make sure no one knows she's a vampire, because we don't want to have to fight a whole town when they try to kill you. Make sure you don't eat anybody in the town. And that's it.
Depends on who's in the town.
Don't eat the people in the town.
I have a question.
I have an answer.
If she bites anybody, will they turn?
You don't know that.
I don't know that.
But shouldn't we have a precaution against that?
I mean, you would have to know how vampirism works and how the bites work to, Well, Nara, you know how you were turned. You don't know if you have that ability to turn someone the same way, or if the way you turn someone is different. So all you can speak of is how you were turned. And it was more than just a bite to you.
Mm-hmm.
A legion of the undead following us around.
Well, no, you see, here's the thing.
I mean...
if I bite someone, we have to make sure they're dead. Simple.
What are you chuckling at?
You.
I mean, just because you can see what I say to the stream doesn't mean shit.
But I ain't dying again.
See, you say that.
No, you shut up.
That's like Derp saying, "I'm not gonna fuck that." He says these things, but we know it's bullshit.
Hey, realistically, I've only had sexual relations with 2 people in this game so far.
So
wanna make
far.
it
So
Three?
far.
Whoa!
I mean, Faye, if you're up for it, I mean, I can roll the 20s all day long.
Hey, he's got his windmill back, so he's good to go.
Maybe I wasn't suggesting it for me. Maybe it was offering Onyx up.
Oh god.
Sorry, I'm only about certain types of pussy.
He only spins one way.
You sure about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, he's pretty fucking sure.
That was a hard one.
Poor Onyx.
Oh.
Good lord.
Poor Onyx. Like, are you sure about? Ooh, look, a butterfly.
Wait, can I persuade for Onyx? I do. I don't know
Yeah,
any better.
I mean, you don't get distracted by a butterfly, but yeah.
You know what's sad is I can't roll lower than you guys in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, but a nat 1 is still a nat 1.
There you go. There you go.
Quote
Good
Mass
God.
Effect, we'll fake later, okay?
I get up and start just marching towards going, alright, to a village.
All right.
They're all playing with windmills.
No,
No, windmill is only on a special occasion. I was not windmilling, madam.
If Faye windmills, it's her sword belt just spinning.
Yep.
So yes, you can follow the road north, or you can try to cut through the Mare of Dead Men.
Not that road.
the road.
All right, that's 2 votes for the road.
I'm
How-
following like I always do.
How bright is, our
Well, the Mare of Dead Men is not very bright, but its name is the Mare of Dead Men.
true?
And
I
either
mean,
way,
we
you're
got-
outvoted because it's 3 votes for
True.
taking the road.
I mean, can I stay near the tree line on the road?
Yeah, sure. The road goes around the Mare of Dead Men. So you're going. The first night, who's leading the party?
Me?
Roll survival.
Okay.
The tank leading? No!
Shut up.
Nani?
Nani?
Where's my survival? Yeah.
Towards the bottom of your skills.
Right there.
Cool. Yep, you're following the road. The road is smooth going. You get to about there on your first day. You only go a couple of miles a day. Night begins to descend. You see way off in the distance as the sun sets a small smoke plume off in the distance from where you are. It's about 2 days away if you stay along this current course. It does not seem like a forest fire or anything like that. It's more substantial than a campfire, and it goes all through the night for the one person who doesn't need sleep. So that's what you see as the night descends. Now you can choose to continue on without a rest, but then everyone would take 1 rank of exhaustion, or you can set up camp in again at the edge of the Mare of Dead Men. But remember what happened last time you set up camp.
I want to get the hell away from this and the possible fog as fucking possible.
You do,
What did you just say?
you do indeed see
I understood it.
that there is
I heard I want to
indeed
get the fuck
fog.
away from this fog as soon as possible.
There is indeed fog gathering along the edge of the mare.
Hell nah. She just throws a rock at the fog. Mm-mm.
Get away! dick.
She holds all her holy symbols up like, hell no! Get away from me, evil fog! Get away from me!
So
Shooting it, going,
you throw your rock, and the fog is thick enough where you see the hole that gets punched in the fog before it re-envelops itself.
"Oh, it's
You pull out
pieces."
your holy symbols and do your oh hell nah bullshit, but nothing happens with the fog.
I don't trust fog no more. Fog has been a problem in my life, apparently.
Apparently.
Fog, frogs.
I have
vampires.
I have PTFD.
Post-traumatic fog disorder.
Yup.
Post-traumatic fog disorder.
Fog gives me nightmares now, apparently.
Apparently. So yes, night has befallen. There is indeed fog and mist around the mare. What do you all do?
Camp as far away as I can.
Oh,
Kazi,
okay.
I go
Do
up.
you, are you sure you want to start setting up camp? We're presented with an opportunity here. We stay up all night and we flip our schedule for Nari, and it makes travel easier on us in the short term.
How lazy on Nari.
Plausible thing. That doesn't sound too bad. How long would exhaustion be?
Well,
Challenge
exhaustion
makers
is
are
until you get a long rest,
Mm.
and it builds up every day that you don't rest. And if you hit level
Perhaps we
6, you die.
push till morning and then find a place to camp in the morning. Or maybe we'll find something. I don't know.
I do this thing.
Mordenkainen's faithful hound for when you rest.
You
well,
attack
you
in the dark.
I would save that until you actually take a rest.
Okay.
So we keep walking all night and we camp in the morning.
Okay.
That's the option I'm presenting. I just feel like it would make travel a bit easier with I mean, or we could keep walking around with Nari wrapped up like a mummy.
I totally don't look suspicious at all right now.
Don't,
Don't
be suspicious.
Don't
Don't be
Don't
suspicious.
be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Nari's totally sus.
Great.
So
and
Nari
this-
sees in the vents.
I mean, who here can't see at night?
Everyone should have some form of dark vision.
Sounds like a good plan. Sometimes you're the smart one, and she just kind of pats him on the knee.
I don't remember if SMRs have dark vision, but I believe they do.
I do.
Wait, I thought you were a human.
No, I'm an ass.
He's an
Amar.
ASMR.
Oh,
He just never uses his ASMR abilities.
that's why I forgot.
I keep hearing ASMR.
Which I did earlier. I finally used my healing hands.
He touched himself.
I touched myself.
Surprising no one.
He touches himself
Kinda true.
nightly. It was just the first time he touched himself to heal.
Okay, so do you guys flip the script and travel at night?
Push on till morning.
Yeah.
Okay.
I put for Helio back into his papoose.
He can walk. He doesn't need a papoose. He can walk. He's a construct.
But he has a papoose.
But he has a papoose.
All right, you carrying the murdered child on your back.
Hey, let the murder child rest.
He's a construct.
I don't care.
It knows not
Nope,
the
I'm not
concept.
letting- I'm not letting nothing near this fog. He's on my back and he can't go into the fog.
But maybe he wants to.
Nope.
Be around.
So you travel on. She got
What happened?
scared by a bug.
Oh,
I heard that.
poor.
I heard was
Yeah, because she got scared yet again by a bug.
kind of a.
You live in Bug Central.
Exactly. It happens.
I wasn't expecting bugs.
You never
Suddenly,
do.
bug.
That's the problem. We live in Bug Central, but you never expect bugs.
Bug came at me. I was looking at R, look, and the bug just appeared from nowhere. I don't know where it came from. I don't know where it is right now.
Well, then I guess you're gonna get scared
Where'd you
again.
go? Where'd you come from?
As long as it's not in my chips. And it
The
is
one
not.
time you need to mute and you're not.
Lord have mercy.
The crunch.
It's not even the
Oh,
crunch, it's
crunch,
the rattling of the
crunch.
bag.
Rattle.
Alright, so come morning, you see the sun rising. It won't actually hit you guys for a while, but you've started making camp with, that in mind. Nari, I'm assuming, just instantly dives into the first tent that gets erected.
Yup.
And as the sun rises, you do see that there is a roadhouse up ahead, about a day's travel away.
What kind of? I mean, what do you mean by roadhouse?
A
an inn?
roadhouse is generally
Motel 6.
Yeah, it's pretty much just a roadside inn.
Hotel lights in here.
Will they leave the light on for you?
Don't worry. We'll leave the light on for you.
That I don't.
Alright, yeah, we proceed to make camp.
Okay. So camp is made. They're Double D, I assume you summon your Mordenkainen's faithful hound.
Indeed.
Okay.
But no one else can see it. Just so you guys know, you guys can't see it.
Yeah, so
But I'm gonna pet the poopers, but you guys can't see it, poopers. You just think I'm crazy again.
Why are you saying poopers, not puppers?
because
it's
it's dirt.
poopers. I do what I want.
Exactly.
Is it a spoopy pooper?
It's an invisible
It's a
pooper.
spooper.
It's a spoopy.
So, yep. So Double D, you cast your spell. Doesn't take you long.
Thanks, Jerry.
And you see that your phantom watchdog does appear and keeps watch.
Oh, and I'm gonna be like, hey guys,
Oh yeah, you gotta
banana hammock.
God damn it, Todd!
There's a reason he's saying banana hammock. But he needs to elaborate so you know what the hell he's talking about.
It's a password. I summoned something you can't see. You just need to say banana hammock, and you'll be okay.
The what?
He's saying if you leave your tent, say banana hammock, or bad things happen.
Exactly.
What if I say banana hams?
The
And
bad
You
things
are
happen.
going to have a bad time.
Let's stay at my temple.
Okay. Just saying. If you leave the tent, you're going to have to say banana hammock or have a bad day.
Hi.
Alright, so you all... Derpley, give me a survival. To see if anything happens during the day.
Not my strong suit.
Oh, great.
I had me.
Hey, I said.
Why, oh, why would it leave the part of
So, as you are sleeping,
Hey, I am Mordecai. I should have advantage, damn it.
as you are sleeping,
on the kid?
unheard to all of you, there is something coming up the road. From the way you were coming as well.
horse?
You will find out when I finish describing. You are alerted when Mordenkainen's faithful hound activates and attacks what is out there. So, Double
I'm
D.
a banana hammock. Banana hammock.
Double D, go ahead and give me the attack roll for your hound. So it's a D20 plus your spell casting ability modifier plus your proficiency.
Oh Lord.
So
He's
it
sitting
would be
there going,
your charisma and proficiency.
Oh, so +5 for charisma.
And then plus whatever your proficiency is.
What would be the proficiency under? This is how often I actually use melee attack. Oh, 3. Okay, so +8.
Ooh, that's gonna be a big one. Unless you roll.
Oh boy.
Fucking hell. So, roll 4d8 twice.
Eight.
times 2.
4.
Good boy.
Jesus.
Yes.
So, what had happened was
We got Nari some food.
a covered wagon came
Oh.
rolling down the road.
Ah.
Didn't know about Banana Hammock, and one of its horses got attacked and literally torn to shreds by an invisible hound. So, Derply, you hear the hound go off. Everyone else hears the screaming of the horse and the screaming of the man with whom owns the cart. And it's still daylight, so Nari can't leave the tent.
You guys go see what happened. I'm good here.
I'm just like banana hammock. Banana hammock.
I mean, you can also just dismiss your dog.
Yeah, which I'm going to do.
So you dismiss the hound. No one else gets attacked. And you see that the cart is being driven by another horse that's now losing its absolute shit. An older half-elf with glasses, a tan, almost business, like merchant suit on, with a cane wedged into the seat next to him, and a very richly decorated cart. Like, it's very colorful, very vibrant, and doesn't look of the design that you guys are used to seeing. What the bloody hell is happening here? How dare you sick a hound upon my horse?
You should have said banana hammock.
The hell is a banana hammock?
The password.
Who the bloody hell puts a Mordenkainen's faithful hound in the road?
I didn't put in a row. We were off to the side. I just didn't
You
realize.
are within 30
I'm sorta
feet of
new
the
to it.
road.
I'm sorry. I'm new to it. Okay, I didn't realize the range of it. I apologize.
So yeah, it barked first, which alerted you. Then it just went on a fucking kill. So he's like, help me get my horse under control. There's last
Like,
thing I need.
I'll try and get it under control and do some animal handling.
Okay. Do it at advantage since the owner of the cart's helping you. Okay, it's enough to... okay, there you go. Yep. The 15 would have done it, but the 20 definitely does it. So you both get the horse under control. Why the bloody hell are you camping out in the daytime? Poor Double D.
We're trying to make some good time. Apologies.
We were trying to make good time last night. We had what he said. We were, it just, we're sort of night owls, and we get along faster if we would travel at night.
Well, that's no reason to set up alongside the roads. Go into the mare of dead men, for crying out loud.
Yeah, that was all bad. I do apologize for that.
Trying to travel down the road, finding people that, well, I don't even know what they look like, and get attacked on the road by a bleeding invisible dog.
You're looking for people.
Yes.
You offer any description? Perhaps we've passed them on our travels.
Well, one was a small child. The other was a bard. There was an older version of you, an old tabaxi. And the weirdest of all was a zombie.
Got a
That's it?
question. How many days has it? What was the time frame of us being in Barovia to World War time?
You have no idea because you haven't stopped anywhere yet. You haven't found
Okay.
anywhere.
Okay.
Well, funny story. You mind pulling the cart off to the side of the road and us having a discussion?
He he unhooks the dead horse, rearranges the harnesses and straps, and gets just a single horse on the cart and does get it pulled off. Onyx and Double D, give me perception checks real quick. Onyx, you would have advantage on this one because I'm going for hearing.
I never notice anything ever. But
Ooh.
animal handling, performance, deception, I'm great at those.
Nah, I didn't ask for you to do anything.
Alright, okay.
So, Onyx, as he's moving the cart off the road, you hear within the cart a very, very low but faint growl, feline in nature. And it's a large feline.
What are you transporting, sir?
It's probably a girlfriend, mate.
Oh, you don't need to worry about what's in the cart. It's not meant for you anyways.
Doesn't mean I'm not gonna worry about it.
Well, so long as that door stays locked, you're fine. So don't mess with my stuff and it'll be fine. So, about these people I'm looking for. Have you seen them? Have you heard of them? Where are you headed? Maybe I can give you a lift.
So I'm going to burn a sorcery point and subtle cast detect thoughts without any verbal or somatic components.
Okay. Does he still gets a save, right?
Only if I probe deeper than surface thoughts.
Okay. So you cast your detect thoughts on him, and his surface thoughts are need to find who he's looking for and destroy the vampire.
I look at Double D and I just shake my head. The no type of shake my head.
So no bueno. All right. No, we're good, mate. Haven't seen anything as far as we know. I do apologize again for that horse. Would you fancy a song? In retrospect of just killing a horse, I don't have money, but you know, I do have money, but he's not going to hear that. I can just play a soft hymn for your beloved horse, who I so messed up.
So
Before my spell runs out,
Uh-huh.
are there any other creatures with an intelligence of 4 or above around us?
Ooh, interesting. I have to look at that. Let's see what its intelligence is. Nope. But you do get on the surface thoughts. He's grumbling about his tiger. And you can safely put two and two together that there's a fucking tiger in the back of that cart.
Well, how far are you going? We're headed north.
What?
So I'm going as far north as I can, as far north as I have to find these people.
You said you weren't given names.
No, only descriptions. An old tabaxi, a bard, a child.
Wait, what else did I say? Oh yeah, the
zombie.
and the zombie.
Zombie.
He didn't say anything about the vampire out loud. That was only in your detect thoughts.
Wait, that mean I'm the child.
No,
No, you'd be the bard.
No, you're the bard. I'm the vampire.
no, you're the
child.
zombie.
BBD2
I
is
mean-
the child.
Yeah, sorry. Tired.
Oh, describing our Barovia people. I got you.
Yeah.
Do you mind? Well, since good old Onyx has his detect thoughts up, maybe he can get it when I jog his memory. It was like, so who told you to find them, or why are you finding them?
So before he answers, Onyx, you pick up that he was told through a person he doesn't know the name of, but they are dressed in very bright garments. What we would recognize as the Romanis is the direct comparison to these people, and that they're the ones that set them on your trail. And he goes,
I've got my sources. They told me to track them down.
All right. No.
There is a
well,
reward in
I
it,
do-
too.
All right then. Well, if we see anything, we will gladly try and drop you a line of sorts or find you. Send a carrier pigeon or, something to that effect. And we will stay in touch.
Well, how do you bloody well plan to stay in touch? You don't even know who I am. I don't know who you are.
Oh, we have ways. Don't worry. We'll figure it out.
Yes. Well, I can't very well go too far right now, so I'm going to set up camp on the opposite side here. Hope you don't mind the company.
Yep. Not at all.
so he goes back to his cart, and you see that the side, that each side can be opened up. Not opened up, but like he pulls posts out of him and like unfurls like an awning, almost made of cloth, that he can stake into the ground and unfurl the sides in the front, and each side makes a makeshift tent.
Neat.
Handy dandy.
Yes.
I make note of it as that's the kind I want to buy.
We need this cart.
Do you say that out loud to your party?
I mean, I'm alone in a tent.
Base that out for 10.
No, you are so low right now, Faye.
Sorry, my mic was away from my mouth. Faye could possibly hear it because she's not out of her tent.
Perception.
Let's see. She back out.
Yeah, you hear it. You hear Nari say that.
Want that thing?
I mean,
It's a little flashy.
I mean, vampire.
and we're not?
Well, we were.
okay.
Sure, Onyx has this down fine.
I'm sure since I can't very well get out of this tent.
Well, you can if you mummy up.
Yeah, that's not gonna look suspicious at all.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious.
Nari suspicious. Nari suspicious.
So as he's
Venture out.
setting up camp, I relay what I got to Double D and Kazuya since they're outside with me.
Okay.
And then I go approach him after relaying that.
Okay.
Since we're going to be neighbors, might we know your name?
You can call me Van Richten.
No, sorry, wrong name.
Rictavio.
I gave the wrong name.
Oh God. Oh God. God damn it.
Pleasure to meet you. I am Peace.
Good to meet you.
Might I interest
So
you in
I,
some food? And he pulls out an uncooked pork shank. And
Just
offers
don't give it to the goblin.
What?
You heard me.
Yes, actually,
Man.
he pulls out like this pork shank from his backpack, and you realize that his backpack is similar to Kazia's.
Me? Because I burned
Well,
dinner
Onyx
a couple
is
of
the
nights
only
ago.
one that went over to talk to him. So.
Oh.
Is that a lot of meat that you carry around for? No, I'm just spitballing here, but that sound I heard when you approached was familiar to my home. I'm guessing tiger?
Very sharp ears you got there, boy. Let's
They
not,
serve me well.
let's not tell your friends about that. Want to keep things a little bit on the secret. Don't want me getting out that I've got protection in me cart.
It's all I want to make sure of. Your life is your own, I understand that, but is that a willing creature?
I mean, is any wild beast a willing creature?
Oh boy.
Oh God.
Depends on the choices it was given. I'll leave it at that. Your pack interests me, though. One of my traveling companions has one in a similar decoration. Perhaps you have much to
Heward's
talk
handy
about.
haversack. Can't go wrong with a haversack on your back.
It is quite useful.
It is anything you need that's in the pack. When you need it's right on top. For instance,
He reaches in.
another shank.
Is that a haversack full of pork shanks?
No. He just happens to have a few of them in there.
Tiger.
Okay, again, you know, it's cutting the first like 3 or 4 words off of everything you say.
Weird.
Make sure you don't have the noise reduction thing turned on Discord. That could be doing it too.
I'll check.
Or for instance,
So he's offered you 2 pork shanks right by now, or at this point. Have you taken them?
I believe some of our group would love to share a meal if that's what you're offering.
I'm always looking to share a meal with travelers. Nothing wrong with a good meal amongst strangers, right?
Nothing at all.
So yeah, he's talking as he's working, with like tying down the makeshift tent portions, putting wedges under the wheels, freeing the remaining horse and tying it elsewhere, cleaning off the blood of the dead horse from his cart. As it kind of just like shredded in front of him.
He had a bad day.
Sure.
I'll go tell the rest of my group, and when I get back to them, I will tell them pretty much everything I've learned.
Okay.
Do we need to say banana hammock when we come out?
No, he got
No,
dismissed.
he's fine now.
And with that, we will pick up next week. Adventures with Rictavio.
Adventures with the Vampire Hunter.
And crunchy Kazuya cookies.
Yeah, she's eating those rye bread crisp things.
You can buy a bag of
Crunchy.
nothing but rye bread crisp.
Thank you for
Can we call-
joining. Thank you for joining
Call
us
crispy
for.
Kazuya cookies now.
Thank you for joining us for Fellowship of the Tiny Kobold. I have been your Dungeon Master, R Troll. My players, as always, are Indigo Rogue as Felalia, Don D. Frag as Onyx Peace,
Hello.
Rain Dark Wolf as the Vampiress Nari,
Always a pleasure.
Gigi Derptaku of Paradigm Gaming as Dom Derpley, formerly known as BBD2. And the other half of this channel, the pain of my life, the duder in my podcasts.
The birthday girl?
It's 2 days away, shut up. You don't get early birthday crap.
Happy birthday. Sorry.
Tar.
Apparently, I don't get early birthday crap.
Tar Troll herself as Kazia and Moira.
Me.
Alf, that's right.
Huh?
You did a long me and I finished out the quote for you.
Oh.
And said, Alf, that's right.
No, God.
Oh, jeez.
And we will catch you next time. I would play the extra life thing, but the video's being a pain in the ass, and OBS is being a pain in the ass. Because for some reason, OBS has jumped up to 20% usage right now. For no reason.
Good night, everybody.
Yep, everyone, take care.
Good night.
Farewell, alligators, and goodbye.